What if I told you that the secret to a long and healthy life isn't some expensive superfood or a complicated diet plan, but something you could be eating every single morning? In fact, it's something that seniors in the world's longest living regions swear by. And the most surprising part, you probably already have some of these ingredients in your kitchen right now. But there's one specific combination, a breakfast secret from a small village known for its centenarians, that completely shocked me. Stay with me, because you're going to want to hear this. We've all heard about the Blue Zones places like Okinawa in Japan, Sardinia in Italy, and the Nicoya Peninsula in Costa Rica, where people regularly live to be over 100. Researchers have studied their lifestyles for decades, but they often focus on the big picture: community, exercise, overall diet. Today, we're zooming in on the most important meal of the day: breakfast. What are they eating the moment they wake up that sets them up for a century of life? Let's start in Okinawa, Japan. You might be thinking it's something exotic, right? Well, sort of. A typical Okinawan breakfast is surprisingly simple and savory. Forget sugary cereals. They often start their day with a bowl of miso soup. But this isn't just any miso soup. It's packed with tofu, seaweed, and often some sweet potato or other root vegetables. Miso itself is a fermented soybean paste, rich in probiotics that are amazing for your gut health. A healthy gut is the foundation of a strong immune system. The seaweed adds a dose of iodine and other essential minerals, while the tofu provides plant-based protein to keep them full and energized without the heaviness of processed meats. It's a warm, nourishing start that's low in calories but incredibly high in nutrients. Now, let's travel across the globe to Sardinia, Italy. Here in the Mediterranean, you might expect bread and olive oil, and you'd be partly right. But the Sardinian centenarian breakfast has a special twist. They often eat a hearty whole-grain flatbread, like pane carousel, but they pair it with something unique: goat's milk and a piece of pecorino cheese, which is made from sheep's milk. Goat S and sheep S milk are easier to digest for many people than cow S milk and have a different nutritional profile. They're also eating it alongside a handful of nuts, like almonds or walnuts, and maybe a small piece of fruit. This combination gives them healthy fats, protein, and complex carbs for sustained energy. It's not about a big, heavy meal, but about quality ingredients that have been part of their culture for centuries. Next stop, the Nicoya Peninsula in Costa Rica. Their breakfast motto could be "keep it simple, keep it powerful." The cornerstone of their morning meal is gallo pinto, which is a mix of black beans and rice, often cooked with a little bit of onion, sweet pepper, and cilantro. This might sound more like a lunch or dinner dish to us, but it's a powerhouse of nutrition. The combination of beans and rice creates a complete protein, providing all the essential amino acids. They often have this with a side of corn, tortillas, and maybe some fresh tropical fruit like papaya or mango. It's a fiber-rich meal that keeps blood sugar stable and provides slow-releasing energy that fuels them through a morning of physical activity, which is another key part of their lifestyle. So we have miso soup, whole grains with goat's milk, and beans with rice. All fantastic, simple, and proven to be effective. But I promised you something that would shock you. The one breakfast combination that truly stands out comes from a lesser-known long-living community. Are you ready for this? It's a simple bowl of oatmeal. But wait, before you click away, hear me out. It's not how we typically eat it. They don't load it with brown sugar and cream. Instead, they cook their whole grain, steel-cut oats with water, and then they add 3 key ingredients. The first is a generous spoonful of extra virgin olive oil. Yes, olive oil in oatmeal. This adds healthy monounsaturated fats that are incredible for heart health and reducing inflammation. The second is a sprinkle of coarse sea salt. Not enough to make it salty, but just enough to bring out the flavor and provide trace minerals. And the third, most important ingredient, a handful of wild herbs. They forage themselves, like dandelion greens or purslane, which they stir right in. These greens are packed with antioxidants and vitamins. This savory, nutrient-dense oatmeal is a complete game-changer. It combines the slow-release energy of oats, the anti-inflammatory power of olive oil, and the antioxidant punch of wild greens. So what's the common thread here? It's not about one single magic food. It's about eating real, whole, unprocessed foods. It's about starting the day with a savory, nutrient-dense meal, not a sugary one. It's about plant-based proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. The best part is that you can easily adapt these principles. Try adding miso to your morning routine. switching to whole grains, or even getting adventurous with that savory oatmeal. The secret to a long life is unto secret at all it, as a choice we can make every morning. Thanks for watching. What's your go-to healthy breakfast? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this useful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips on living a healthier, longer life. See you in the next one.